Hi guys, how's it going? Here's another review for you, and I'm really excited about this one because this is a fragrance that I've really fallen in love with recently. And when I first saw this, I judged a book by its covers, and I shouldn't do that. But when the sales assistant showed me this bottle, I thought it looks like a fragrance that was rejected in the 80s. I just didn't really wanted to smell it, and I wasn't sure what she was talking about. She goes, "It's a great fragrance," and I was like, look, okay. She asked me to try it on the skin. I thought, fine, I'll do that. And she was cute, so I thought, why not? So yeah, Kiton Men. This is the bottle. It's nothing special. It's a very simple bottle, plasticky, cheapy cap, and hence why I thought this fragrance won't really be all that. But as this review will show you, that to be honest, give this a chance. Great fragrance. So, as opposed to being released in the 80s, this is actually a 1996 release, and the top notes are sage, bergamot, Amalfi lemon, and pineapple, with middle notes of being lily of the valley and violet, with base notes being musk, oak moss, Virginia cedar, and tonka bean. Now, what I get from the beginning, or right from the start, is a fresh, citrusy violet. A great opening. I think it's really, really well done, really sexy. And there's also a hint of sweetness to it, which is the pineapple. And I do like pineapple. And we all know, I think most of us who have smelled Aventus would agree that Aventus has pretty much one of the best pineapple notes in any fragrance. I know I've smelled some other fragrances that do have pineapple, but it's just Aventus that has, I don't know how they've done it, it just smells really refined and amazing in there. So Kiton Men does have that sort of pineapple accord. It's not too strong, but it gives that sweetness to this scent. And then as this dries down, you get more of the mossy sort of elements of this fragrance, and I love moss. I love oak moss, so this is right up my alley. I love this oak moss in here. And what this oak moss also does is give this slight bitterness to this fragrance, so it doesn't go overly sweet. It's just balanced out by that oak moss, which funnily enough actually gives a slight bitterness to it. What I also get is this creaminess, this subtle creaminess that just envelops all the notes. So what you end up having is this fresh, violety, slightly sweet, mossy and creamy fragrance, which is so sexy. Like, it's amazing. And it's a good reflection of Kiton, because Kiton make first class suits, really well made suits, and they don't scream. It's not in the limelight like many other brands that make suits. You've got the Armanis and all the other brands, Tom Ford, so on and so forth, that make really good suits. Kiton's another one that just, it's there in the background somewhere, but you'll always have that little booth of Kiton making great suits. And they're really expensive, really well made suits, which is funny because the fragrance itself I got on a sale for £25. That's amazing for this scent. Absolutely stunning. So what this reminds me of is, and this has been mentioned before, it has elements of green Irish tweed. The violet obviously helps with that, but it's not as pronounced as in green Irish tweed. So those green elements are here, but they're not as strong. I also get Bleecker Street, that sort of slightly fruity, mossy vibe from Bleecker Street, Bond No. 9's Bleecker Street. And funnily enough, I did hear this from another reviewer, but don't expect this to be necessarily the main comparison. I do get a bit of Aventus in here, and that is probably because of that pineapple mossy combination, which gives me, it gives me a bit of that Aventus sort of feel to it, but it's not as close as Green Irish Tweed or Bleecker Street in terms of comparisons. I think those two definitely compare much more to Kiton Men. Now, in terms of longevity, this is where this has really surprised me. I get 6 to 8 hours easily with great projection. Projection lasts at least 6 to 8 hours as well. So this projects just as long as it lasts on the skin. And the thing is about this projection is that it never shads. So you know, you could spray this more than you usually would, so you can give yourself 6 sprays, but it will never become cloying. It's just one of those scents that are just so well done and put together that it will never become cloying. It's just, it pleases people. It's sexy as well. Like, I've got compliments on this by ladies, and they just thought this is really well, they just loved it. They just thought, what is that? And well, I told them what it was. They had no clue what it was, but they loved it. They just thought it's really nice, like just nice. I didn't explain how, but it was nice. And funnily enough, another fragrance I get a lot of compliments on is Aventus. So this is where I see those comparisons again, equally with, you know, things like Green Irish Tweed, which is such a crowd pleaser. So again, great scent, amazing price, projection is fantastic, the notes are top notch. Price wise, again, I think it's what you can get deals on this, and if you can get a bottle, get it. It's cheap enough so you don't really lose as much money as you would perhaps with Creeds and Bond No. 9s and other niche fragrances. Try that, seriously guys, this is a great fragrance. Occasion wise, I think you can wear this to work. It's one of those scents that just, and I read another comment on Fragrantic, yeah, this is the sort of fragrance that makes you seem like you're in control, that you're reliable, you are in control and reliable and disciplined. This is the sort of scent that really exudes that sort of those sort of vibes. Equally, I think this could be worn just casually, like I did yesterday. It was quite warm in London, so I thought this will do quite well. And this is where the compliments came yesterday. Again, I love this fragrance, such an underrated, great fragrance. Not niche quality, but when it comes to designers, this is probably one of the best, 100%. And I've tried several designer fragrances that everyone loves. I've tried them, yes, they're nice, but Kiton Men is on another level. This is amazing. I really do love it. And I know what I'm doing here. Seems like I'm really hyping this. For me personally, I love this so much, no wonder I'm doing that. But again, if you have a chance, give this a try. Really do. And you don't see these very often, that's why. If you want to get these online, just do. Get a good deal. And again, I really doubt. Again, if you do like Green Irish Tweed, Bleecker Street, and Aventus, and such likes, I really doubt you will dislike this. Don't expect the same quality, but do expect a damn good designer quality level fragrance. Kiton Men. Yeah, amazing. Thanks for watching, guys.